Welcome, my friend. Have you ever stood at the edge of your life, looking out into the future and asked yourself, can I really change? Not change for a day or a week, but real, deep, lasting change. The kind of change that makes you proud of who you've become. The kind that makes people look at you and say, how did you do it? The answer, my friend, is not luck. It is not talent. It is not even motivation. The answer is willpower. That invisible force inside you that whispers, keep going, even when your body screams, stop. Willpower is not something loud. It is not something flashy. It does not come with music or cheering crowds. It comes in silence, in the early mornings, in the late nights, in the lonely moments when no one is watching. Willpower is the fire inside you that burns, even when the world is cold. It is the decision to move when everything tells you to stay still. And it is the most powerful tool you already have, whether you believe it or not. Most people think they need motivation to begin. They wait for a spark. They wait to feel ready. But motivation is a feeling, and feelings are weak. Feelings come and go. You feel happy, then you feel tired, you feel inspired, then you feel lazy. But willpower does not care about feelings. Willpower shows up even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Willpower says, do it anyway. You see, the truth is simple. Change doesn't happen all at once. It doesn't come like a wave. It comes like drops of water, one drop, then another, day after day, small decisions, small actions. When you choose willpower once, it feels hard. When you choose it twice, it still feels hard. But the more you choose it, the more it becomes who you are. It becomes your identity. And soon, the thing that once felt impossible becomes your new normal. Let's be honest. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants confidence, focus, health, discipline, and strength. But very few are willing to do the work when it's boring, when it's uncomfortable, when it's painful. Willpower is doing what you know is right, not what is easy. It's choosing the harder road because you know it leads to a better place. And every time you do that, you build something amazing. Self-respect. People talk about self-love. But real self-love is not bubble baths and chocolate. Real self-love is discipline. It is saying, no, I will not lie to myself anymore. It is doing the workout when you are tired. It is saying no to junk food when your mind is craving it. It is turning off the TV and opening a book. It is showing up for yourself every day, not just when it's convenient. Willpower is not for the lucky. It's not for the rich. It's not for the naturally gifted. It is for the decided. For those who wake up and say, I don't care how I feel. I care about who I am becoming. Willpower is about becoming. It is about becoming the person you promised yourself you would be. And that promise? That's where everything begins. There will be days you don't see progress, days you feel stuck, days when your effort feels useless. But those are the most important days. Because what you do on the days you don't feel like it, those are the days that build your future. That's where the real power is. Not in the easy wins, not in the moments of glory, but in the quiet, private battle between you and your excuses. Your excuses are strong. They will say, you're tired. They will say, one day off won't hurt. They will say, you'll never change. And in those moments, willpower is your sword, your shield, your strength. It tells your excuses, you don't control me anymore. Have you ever noticed how your mind loves comfort? It loves the soft, warm bed, the sweet taste of sugar, the smooth scroll of social media. But comfort is a trap. Comfort feels good now, but it steals your future. It takes your time. It takes your energy. It makes you weak. And willpower knows this. That's why it fights back. It pulls you out of bed. It takes the cookie out of your hand. It closes the app and opens the book. It tells you, comfort is not your goal. Greatness is. And greatness is not about being the best in the world. It's about being better than you were yesterday. That's it. That's enough. 1% better. One step stronger. One choice wiser. Willpower is what helps you climb the mountain, not in one leap, but with every small step forward, even when your legs shake. Let's talk about failure, because you will fail. You will mess up. You will fall back into old habits. That's not weakness. That's life. What matters is what you do after the fall. Willpower doesn't mean you never fall. It means you always get back up. It means you look at your failure and you say, "That's not who I am. I am better than this." And then you prove it. You prove it by starting again. You prove it by not giving up. You prove it by doing one small thing, even when the big things feel out of reach. That is how you rebuild. That is how you rise. Slowly, quietly, powerfully. Willpower doesn't just help you reach goals. It changes how you see yourself. When you follow through on promises to yourself, you build trust. And trust in yourself? That is the most valuable thing in the world. Because when you trust yourself, you don't wait for others to believe in you. You don't wait for the perfect time. You don't wait at all. You take action. You move forward. And you know, deep in your heart, I've got this. Think about how much of your life is wasted on waiting. Waiting to feel motivated. Waiting for Monday. Waiting for New Year's. Waiting for a sign. But willpower says, why wait? The time is now. Because the truth is, the best time to begin is always now. The best way to change your life is to take control of this moment, this hour, this breath. Willpower teaches you that your life is not built in one big decision. It's built in thousands of small ones. The decision to get up when you're tired. The decision to speak kindly to yourself. The decision to keep going when you're lost. That's where transformation happens. In the small, silent moments, you choose not to quit. And guess what? The more you choose willpower, the easier it gets. Because you are training your brain. You are rewriting your habits. You are teaching your mind that you are in control. Not your cravings. Not your distractions. Not your fear. Your fear will try to protect you. It will say, what if you fail again? It will say, don't risk it. But willpower says, what if you succeed? It says, what if your best life is waiting on the other side of fear? And if you listen, even for a moment, you'll feel something powerful. Courage. Courage is not loud. It's quiet. It's choosing to try. It's choosing to believe. And willpower feeds courage. It gives you the fuel to keep going when the road is dark, when the way is unclear, when the goal feels far away. Willpower becomes your light. My friend, the world will offer you many easy roads. But easy roads lead to empty places. Real joy, real pride, real growth. They live on the hard path. And willpower is what helps you walk that path. Not fast, not perfectly, but steadily. One step at a time. When you look back, years from now, what will you remember? The moments of comfort, or the moments of power? The times you gave in, or the times you stood strong? Willpower gives you memories you can be proud of, a life you can respect, a heart that is full. So let me ask you, what do you want? Who do you want to become? What kind of life do you dream of? The answer is not in some faraway place. It's here, inside you, waiting. You already have what you need. You already have the strength, the discipline, the fire. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel brave. Be brave now. Start now. One choice, one action, one moment of willpower, and your life begins to change. Because in the end, the greatest power in the world is not what you were born with. It's not your background, your money, or your talent. It's your will, your ability to say, I choose to rise. And every time you rise, you grow stronger. You shine brighter. You become unstoppable. That, my friend, is the fire of willpower.